Hey guys, Bob at Ancient Reproductions again with the first husbandry help video of 2024. And today I want to talk to you guys about feeding. It's a highly contentious topic. So what I would like to do is to just give you guys some tools and maybe some strategies, or we have a strategy and then some techniques within that to help you achieve your goals. I see some people doing something that's really pretty interesting, and that is regarding feeding their boas and other animals. Is they're feeding them very infrequently, I think, to probably control weight and or maybe cut cost and labor, and perhaps simulate the type of eating they would do in the wild. I think it's very interesting. But let me just share a technique that you might find useful, and I'm going to use the infrequent model to talk about it. And so the infrequent model is, let's say, when you feed your animal very few times, let's say 10 and under a year, larger food items. The technique I would like you to try is, you can use this for growth and for a heavy snake. I think this has value, is to take that total amount of mass in each of your food items. Again, you're feeding very infrequently, and to divide that amongst 2, 3, or 4 food items, and to feed the snake the same thing. Now also divide the time. Whatever the time interval is between meals, divide that also by 2, 3, or 4. And what I think you're going to see is the animal's metabolism is going to rise. I think that it will be working harder to metabolize the exact same weight of food. And I think you might see a little bit of weight loss. Maybe. Also, go in the other direction. The thing that I do is, instead of feeding a large prey item when I'm trying to get growth on the animal, instead of just doing the infrequent large food item, what I do is I feed much more often smaller items, but my total grams, let's say if we're doing something in grams, will be greater than the infrequent meal. But that's me utilizing the metabolism to grow. I think you can also use the metabolism by controlling the total and grams fed, and also perhaps lose some weight. Either way, I believe it's a healthy thing to do in captivity with these animals that just don't get the exercise that a wild animal would, to lift that metabolism up and to keep all those systems working. I think it might be a little healthier of a condition for a captive snake, instead of the one where it's just so very infrequently fed. You know, this is the way I envision this and metabolism in general. An animal that's not fed very much, its metabolism is going along at a resting rate of probably pretty low. Then it's fed a food item, its metabolism starts to increase, it seeks heat, it's really starting to cook that food item down, digestion's happening, it usually probably urinates, then we're coming down the backside, then we get defecation, then we're back down to that kind of that resting metabolic rate we started with, right? And then you've got a big gap of time where the animal's doing nothing. What I'm saying is, let's take this time when the animal's doing nothing and let's fill it with its expending energy to help itself metabolize more frequent food items. So wrap your head around that. There's different ways you can use it. Metabolism is a really interesting thing, but I want to end with, I hope you guys are actually quantifying the size of your food items. You guys that are really concerned about weight and that you really want to study growth and really learn from your animal in your conditions, the way you're maintaining it, the very best way is just to get an economical scale. Start weighing your food items, jot that down on a data card, on a file in your phone, etc. And I think you'll be very interested to then correlate that at different time intervals to the body weight of your animal, and then to see how much food you're putting in and how much body weight you're getting out. That very simple thing, I think, can revolutionize your feeding and your understanding of feeding. And so that's our tip for today, March 2024. As always, please send questions, please share comments. If you think this is full of baloney, please say that. I'd like to discuss this more. I won't ever share your name publicly, but if you DM me a question privately, I want to share that with everyone so that we can all benefit, including myself. So thanks so much for you guys having a wonderful 2023. I know I'm late for 2024. Look forward to a lot of fun videos, and please send any comments you have. It's what makes the show go. Take care.